Alright, so the next section of the game starts here at the junkyard. Here's your new bed, so you can use it to save the game. And basically, this is where you go to hide, but then you're kind of trapped here, actually. You must be new to the Caryards. News travels fast in here. None of us are here by choice. Things just turn out this way sometimes. The king is your only way out of here. I don't think the king would like it if he saw me talking to you. Hey, Chummer, you a decker? I used to be a decker. I used to be the best there is in the Matrix. No ice could stop me. My data jack and my cyber deck allowed me to do as I wanted in the Matrix. I could open any door, grab any data you needed. I was the best. I don't know, it's been a while. Let's see here. The Matrix. There's a war going on to command the grid. Cyberspace is a dangerous place to be right now. But what I wouldn't give to be back in there. That was that guy, I think, right? Heavy dude. Don't you know you can't run, Armitage? Drake is gonna get you wherever you are. Watch, Armitage. Accidents happen even in the Caryards. Can't you take a hint? Now that I've seen you, I can't see what he's getting all worked up about. You don't look dangerous. Word is the Glutman got you in. The king don't allow just anybody in here. You don't want the heat coming down on this place. Fighting the king is the only way you're gonna get out of here. And that's a pretty tough fight. But if you got the new yen, you won't have to get your hands dirty. Don't know. Guess I've been here too long. You lost or something? Not many people find themselves here by accident. Everyone's hiding from someone or something. Just don't ask too many questions. The king ain't gonna like someone as nosy as you. One day someone's gonna teach you to mind your own business. Alright, here, little boy. You're in big trouble, I know. I may only be a kid, but I keep my ears open. Someone heavy must be after you for that big fixer dude to bring you here. Caryards. People come here to hide. The king gets paid by the fixer sometimes, otherwise you have to pay him to leave. Most guys don't make it though. They usually die trying to get the money together by fighting in the arena. How much is the king asking to let you leave? He wants 1,000 yen before he lets me go. I guess I'll be here for a while. And then this is kind of weird, but if you ask him about heal, he's the only source of slap patches in the whole game that I know of. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one just for emergencies, and then here's the king. I'm the king. I don't care who got you in here, you're on my property now. If you want out, it'll cost you. Let's say the 4,000 yen will buy us insurance. You got the cash? No. We'll get comfortable. You're gonna need money or some muscle to walk through these doors, and you don't look like you got much of either. Well, I have 1,000, but that's not enough. So you could go over here and basically farm these guys for money until you have 4,000. But that's going to be tedious and a big waste of money. 10 yen. 10 yen, yeah. So, kind of a waste, really. More likely, if you get here before you have decent stats, what you'll want to do is grind on those guys to get your stats up. Head over here. I want to be at full health, and then I'm going to save the game. Alright, and then over here, this is the arena. Hey you, yeah you got meat? You got brains? You low on creds, eh? Why not you want to try fighting here for the money, eh? Maybe knives, maybe clubs. You fight for crowds, yes? You get new yen real easy. What say? I'm gonna say yes. Oh, 5 damage. So the first couple guys are really easy for the most part. Get some decent karma off of them. You good fighter. We like good fight. Here's 300 yen. Money better, fight again. Yeah, we'll go ahead. First two guys should be pretty easy to do without saving. I will teach you the meaning of pain, fool. It's not a lot of strategy you need for most of them. A couple of them you can kind of trick the AI into doing dumb stuff. You good fighter. We like good fight. Here's 700 yen. Money better, fight again. I'm gonna go ahead and save just in case, but I probably could handle the next one or two guys without saving. The other thing is I think each time you fight someone, the price to get out goes down. Let's see, I need 7 karma to raise my body. I will need to start thinking about using my karma on other things soon, so I might get my body up to 8. So let's see what the king wants. So first time I asked, he said 4,000. Oh, he still says 4,000. Okay. I'll forget that. That's way too much. You might be able to get your negotiation up. I'll show you that. Ask this guy about negotiation, and he will tell you how to negotiate for 1,000 yen. Hey, you'll want the gift like me. People usually see things my way. I got you an arena, didn't I? Har har. So 1,000 yen and you learn. I'll just say yes. Okay, here's how it goes. Always act cool. Never attract attention and never tell them the bad part. I will avenge you, brother. Free karma. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save just in case, but I think I can also get my body up. Use karma. Yeah, I'm gonna raise my body. And then, so computer negotiation are gonna have to get raised pretty soon too, so it's nice to have your firearms and body up pretty decent before we start getting other skills that we need to start working on. Alright, talk. The cursor will stay on the enemies usually, unless they move too quickly, and then you have to actually follow. Alright, and that guy knocked me down to almost half health, so I'm definitely gonna go save the game before I try the next guy. Basically, we want to get as far as we can, and then we're also going to see if we can actually defeat the king. Which might be kind of hard, I don't remember. But yeah, we can get pretty far. There's an enemy called the Troll Decker, I think is the first really challenging one. I mentioned in one of my other videos, I hate the fact they call him a Troll Decker, but it is what it is. He's like a troll with a giant machine gun, and it's like, what? So anyway, the early game grinding pays off right here, because if you don't do the early game grinding, you're gonna have to do the grinding over here in the Caryards, and it's a longer walk between the beds and the grinding. So let's see. This guy, it's going to be kind of dicey. But I think we'll be okay. Oh, yeah, actually, if you can get him to melee, this guy's really easy. I'll actually go and stand right next to him because his melee attacks are garbage. But you see his gun is really strong. Yeah, so that's kind of the trick to that guy. Trick him into doing melee and he's a piece of cake. I'm going to go ahead and try the next person, but there's a good chance that I'll just die. Let's see, in Karma 5. I'll just save it for now. Okay. I don't remember who's next, but I might die here. Oh, I think I can handle this guy. If you do struggle, no biggie. You actually have access to better weapons at this point, as long as you can get out of the Caryards. Okay, and you can see we're getting a ton of money, so we can definitely upgrade our weapons once we get out. I'm actually going to go fight... I'm going to fight the king and see if I can get out. Yeah, and then I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and take that body point, actually. Once I have some upgrades, I might do some off-screen grinding, but not till after this video, I don't think. Okay. Let's try the king, see how bad he is. Ask about king. You got big dreams. You not last long, but cross leg. Fight the king, yes? Hey, Spug. I'm a-coming. That might be okay, actually. It's just a matter of numbers. Do I have enough body? My firearms is high enough. Doesn't seem to be any particular trick on this guy unless... There's some ones where you can get their AI gets screwed up so they won't even shoot anymore. Okay, that was almost perfect. I believe it. You beat the king. Here's 3,000 yen. So body 8, firearms 6, and that was just doable without even using my slap patch to heal. Karma. Actually, not really sure. I don't remember if negotiation actually does anything. I'm just gonna look it up real quick. So BRB. Okay. So as far as I can tell, negotiation is only for hiring Shadowrunners, which is not something I'm going to do anytime in the near future still. I did just remember I need to get my strength up to, I think it's 4 to get the shotgun. So that should be fine for now. But when we go for the Shadowrunners, charisma and negotiation will be important. And then we'll want to get my computer skill up pretty soon because we're going to go deal with that data jack problem pretty soon. But negotiation does not affect buying weapons or armor or anything. Alright, you'll see the king is gone. Meaning I can just walk out. See, we've got a bar right here right away. How's you going, kid? You look like you need refreshments. Looks like it's your shout too. I'll have whatever you're having. Yeah, some people are kind of worthless. Har har, show me your wallet and I'll show you a man of 20 fingers. What, you don't believe me? Just try me. Buzz chummer. I'm not for hire. If you're looking for a decker, look somewhere else. The price is not even worth discussing, chummer. Unless you do it yourself, a good decker can get into the matrix and grab the information you need. You don't look too healthy. You should maybe see a street doc. You look like you've been through a lot. Beds around the corner. Beds around the corner is okay, I guess. That's just a weird thing to say. He fixed my data jack when I had trouble jacking into the matrix. So there's a clue as to what we should do next. I am the shaman dances with clams. The power of the old ones moves within me. I command my magic from the land. If it is strong, I am strong. So 2000. I really don't. I just finally got that joke that it is this name. Dances with Clams was an old Ivers commercial joke based on Dances with Wolves. What are you looking at, Drackhead? You want Orifice to fix your face? I seen you, Jondrin. I don't know what you're all cocky about. Depends if I like to work, but 500 new yen will do for now. So we got a deal, or do I pound you into the ground? Orifice is his name. It's a really weird name, but he's a decent runner if you need extra muscle right now. He's good for the price. Hey Mac, what you want? Cut the yap, and you want something or not? So you know the street doc? Alright, so a lot of people don't really have anything interesting to say. And overall, the only clue we got in there is that there's a street dock around the corner. I am not going to go to the street dock yet because it actually sets off something that has a time limit. And I don't want that. Not yet. It's really hard to reach this money sometimes. Alright, and then this is the gun mart. We're actually going to go talk to the other place first. Let's talk to this guy. Welcome, my shop has many talismans for your selection. Look around, I'm sure there's something you will like. I have most anything you need to give power to your magic. Let's see, dog, can't help you there, sorry. Hiring, can't help you there, sorry. Magic fetish. It's very evil. I used to deal with such an item. They're very hard to come by. I sell them no more. Talismans. You shaman? You need talisman to cast magic. My number is... Yeah, and we will need to call this person later. The shaman can find most anything he needs to give power to his spells. If I do not have it, then you best seek it to yourself. And then looking here, we have bottles. We'll need to buy those later. Another bottle, we'll need to buy that later. And then a wooden stake, we'll need to buy that later. The bottles will help us collect things to learn spells. And the stake is to kill a vampire, so no big surprise. But those are things we can do later. For now, we're going to talk to this guy. Guns, 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 yar-ho, hee-har-har. You want to buy this gun? Goodbye, only one owner. He's no longer around, if you know what I mean. Yar-ho-ho, tree-har. Yar, cost you a good yen or two little puppy dogs. Come on, lad, let's set our hair on fire. This guy is pretty crazy. Alright, so what you... Ooh, gosh, 15,000 yen. I didn't realize it was that expensive, but that's what we want. Yeah, all we want is the shotgun. And apparently I can afford it, so that's what we're gonna get. And then we'll equip that one. And then we need just about 900 more new yen to get the armor. So that'll be our next goal. Save up for the armor. So it's a pretty big jump, damage-wise, from that starting pistol to the shotgun. The shotgun will actually carry you through most of the game. Look at that, 7 damage. Killed the guy in 1 hit. 5 damage. If we survive one more fight in the arena, we should be able to get the armor, and then that's all we really need for upgrades right now. I should probably save the game. I don't know that I'm going to win. Once I hit the troll decker, I think it's pretty well guaranteed that I'll lose, but we'll see. The troll deckers basically can stun lock you with their machine gun, do a ton of damage, and they have a ton of hit points, so much easier to come back when you have magic and just blast them or cast invisibility on yourself. See, this guy's doing a ton of damage to me. 6,000 yen. Yeah, I'm gonna go save the game because I'm probably gonna die in the next guy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm probably gonna die. You see how quickly I'm dying here. Yeah. So I'm not even gonna try again until I have magic, I think. It's possible. I think people have found tricks to mess up the AI and win that way, but I'm not really interested in that. But yeah, that guy there is basically the last couple, I was gonna say dungeons, but the last couple areas of the game. Those are the kinds of enemies you're fighting. And even with the best weapons and armor, I usually just cast invisibility on myself. Because it takes less resources to just keep doing that rather than have to heal yourself again and again. Alright, well, we're going to go buy the armor since we can afford it now. And it'll absorb 2 points of damage per attack instead of just 1, which is a nice upgrade. And then we're going to go kick off the next part of the story. Yeah, so the armor's in here. That's a grenade. That's not it. That's not it. There it is. That's what we want. Armor, mesh jacket. Okay, so now I've got 2 points of armor. And the effect of that really adds up. Like every time someone shoots me, that's 2 less damage that I'm taking. Also, the game doesn't assume that you have all the upgrades that I have right now, so I'm a bit more powerful than I need to be. How's it going there? Welcome to Ads Patch and Fix. Come in, come in. Don't let a small problem turn into a big one. Welcome to Ads Patch and Fix. You look pretty beat up. Anything you want me to take a look at? Data jack. Well, if you're having trouble getting into the Matrix, that could be your problem. I could do a quick examination for 500 new yen. Sure, just hop on the table here. You do have 500 yen, right? Let me find a needle now. Not too rusty. Just kidding. Oops. What do you mean, oops? What's the loud ticking noise? This game obviously doesn't take itself too seriously. A Cortex bomb, I think. Jake, the problem seems to be in your head computer. There's a Cortex bomb attached to it. It's designed to destroy anything that's stored in your head computer if it's tampered with. I think it started ticking. If it goes off, it's likely to take a good portion of your head along with it. Sorry, here's a refund. Try some aspirin. I don't think I can help you. Alright, and then the funny thing is you can actually pull your gun and shoot him and kill him and doesn't penalize you for it. I won't. I'm not gonna be mean. Storyline wise, we needed to talk to him to get the keywords examination and Cortex bomb. Because that's kind of the next bottleneck. Now there's an actual timer going. If I don't resolve the issue quickly, that's it. I lose. And I don't think you're allowed to save while you have a Cortex bomb. I might be wrong. This is the first part of the game before you have access to all 3 main areas. So you can take the other one back to the starting area, but we are going to go ahead and head to the 3rd area instead. This is kind of where the game expands a bit. Apparently the subway station's a dangerous place. Arg, you swine. Drac, you've bought into more trouble than you know. The rust stilettos always finish a job. Arr, bye, sucker. Oops. Gasp, erg. So killing those guys gives us the key phrase rust stilettos. And then we get a key. Dog calls to you. Seek him soon or you'll be lost. Woof woof grr. Alright, so another message from our totem. A lot of stuff getting kind of dropped on us here as we get into this next part of the game. Alright, but I'm going to go resolve our main issue. If you didn't know what to do already, you'd basically just have trial and error because you just die until you figured it out. There's a bunch of hitmen in the windows. All right. Welcome. How can I help you? Mr. Maplethorpe is quite a busy man. Is there anything specific you need? Data jack. Maybe you should come back later. Cortex bomb. Oh no. I'll get the doctor right away. He charges 2,000 new yen though. Yes. So you'll want to make sure you have 2,000 new yen before you kick off this part of the story or you just die. Nice to meet you, Jake. I hear you have a problem with your head. Is that so? Can you be a bit more specific? Yes, nasty. Get up on the table here and I will disarm it immediately. This won't hurt a bit. Once I'm finished here, Jake, maybe you'd like to take a look at the cyberware I have for sale. Jake, I've managed to remove the Cortex bomb. It seems to have been fitted to protect your head computer. Whatever's stored in there must be very valuable. The data in your head computer looks like some bio-storage graft. I couldn't access it with my equipment. The maker is Matrix Systems, a little outfit over by the bay. Head computer? I'm afraid I can't access it. You'll have to find someone who knows what's in there and how to get it out. I know very little about them, except their work mainly revolved around software for the Matrix. And then, cyberware. It's over there on the bench. Have a look. The prices are very reasonable. And then what we got? Skill soft. 3,000 yen for leadership skills. I'm gonna say no for now, because I can barely afford that. Boosted reflexes. 15,000 yen. They pretty well make you shoot like twice as fast, so they're worth it. So anyway, we have the keyword cyberware. That's how we need to get back in here again next time. And then, yeah, so we're gonna leave. I'll give you a little tour of this next area. And this area is very dangerous if you do not have your shotgun yet. To the point where I would actually recommend just running away from everybody. I'm already almost at half health. Alright. And then you don't want to get hit by these cars because they actually do damage. So let's see. I think we'll take the direct route first. We need to get to the hotel. Alright. So this is the hotel in this area. Darn music, them Shadowrunner types blasting with all that racket at all hours. It's no wonder guests don't stay long. You looking for a room? There's only one left. First room on the left, 50 yen. You want it? Let's see, Karma, I'm up to 8. I don't know what to use it on yet, though, so I'm just going to save game for now. And then I'm going to give you a little tour of this area of the game, and then I think it'll be time to be done so I can go grind. Shoot this guy. So over here is another nightclub. You didn't look like a regular bulb. The jagged nails for Shadowrunners only. Come back when you're a little less green. Sorry, I can't help you tonight. You'll need 50 yen and a good rep before you grace the insides of these walls. And a jet. So we have to make a reputation for ourselves before we're allowed in. And that's basically where some of the better Shadowrunners in the game are hanging out if you want to hire them. So I'll go ahead and give you a tour over this way first. This is a pretty big... This section of town's pretty big. The guy up there... Can't see him. Oh, there's 2 of them. $30 million. So these mid-game enemies drop between 30 to maybe 60 million. Alright, and then there's a grenade just sitting on the ground with the pin pulled out, which is pretty weird. I should be strong enough to get in here. You'll, again, want the shotgun before you try. First time you come in, this orc comes in and is a real pain if you don't have a better gun. Actually, one of the best Shadowrunners is in here. And a couple story things are in here. This is actually the best mercenary in my opinion. Sure, I'm insane, but I'm for hire. You've got to be crazy to be in this game. The name's Norbert. You'll want to remember that. Yarho. 2,000 up front. I'm going to convert it to cash. I like to roll in crisp new bills. Tee-hee-har. Alright. I think that's about it with him. I've heard better bands. I once even heard Mary Mercurial play. So you've got a data jack. Is that just for show or do you put it to use? Alright, that guy's just a jerk. Yo man, what's happening? You going underground lately? Say what? Man, what a bummer. Want an iced tea? I'll have to hold the ice. Sorry, no ice. The freezer's on the fritz. We're waiting on a delivery. It's actually really important to the storyline randomly. Cut the small talk and let's get down to business. The name's Anders. You need a hired gun. I'm ready for action. Talk is cheap. Hiring me isn't. You get what you pay for. This guy's okay, but I like Norbert better. Just because I'm an orc, don't mean I'm dumb. When you run the shadows as long as I have, you get smart or you die. This guy's 1,500. And I think he's pretty good. But Norbert's the best. Alright. Apparently that's about it. Unless... Oh, okay. I think this is Jet Boy. He's actually really bad, except I read online that if you have him and your team in the next part of the game, you find some extra money or something. Kind of cool little Easter egg or trick or whatever, but he's not a good runner. Up that way is the Rust Stilettos gang hideout, which I'm going to avoid for now, because that will advance the storyline, and I'm not going to advance any more storyline just yet. Typically people will hire some Shadowrunners to help them take out the Rust Stilettos, because they are kind of tough, but... let's see. Another one. Alright, this next little area is kind of dangerous. This is the headquarters of Drake, who's my big bad end guy for the game, kind of. So I'll stay away from that building for now. And then I actually can't remember what's available in the docks just yet, so I'll take a look. But there's a lot of important stuff down here. Alright, there's a door to check out. With mages that cast Powerball, I like to stand next to them so they hurt themselves. And then, this is a computer I can jack into. Unfortunately, my computer skill is 1 right now, so I'm not going to do that. So that's another reason to get my computer skill up. There's also the system. Let's see. There's a system in the first part of the game I wasn't able to get earlier. I'll have to come back and loot that for money too. This door's locked. I don't think that one ever opens. And then here's dog. Go and do not return until you have the 3 items from my followers. 1 of the earth, 1 of a creature, 1 of a man. I don't actually remember what those items are, but pretty sure at the very least we need to take out the Rust Stilettos first. Alright, kill that guy. Alright, I'm getting hurt pretty bad, so... And then in here, there's a giant octopus monster we can fight. Not ready for that yet. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna get out of here for now. Hopefully before I die. This is a gun mage, so I should be able to take him. Gun mages are pretty weak usually. They also have terrible drops. Alright, and there's one more area that's kind of pointless right now. There's a social club called the Dark Blade that we can't really get into yet. So we'll just ignore that for now too. Basically, I'm stuck until I do the rust stilettos, but there's some side stuff I can do. And then I'll be grinding, because now I'm gonna need my charisma up, negotiation up, computer skill up. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be grinding for a while. 12 karma. Feel like probably computer first. Then negotiation, then charisma. I probably will hire a runner to help me with the rest of stilettos. And if I do, I want it to be as cheap as possible because I am a cheapskate in real life and in game. So, all right, but that's gonna be it for now. I'm just gonna go grind for karma for a while. In the next video, we'll go take out the rest of stilettos.